'cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I say that I am better.
Good day and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to check out the route called Baugo. So it's an alternative route aside from the route called Buslut, which is Budlaan to Busay. So the start point is on this corner. So this is the road going to Baugo. I don't know if it's the correct pronunciation though. And this is just a short episode to do a route check, so some of the fellow cyclists who have not been into this route yet will know what it looks like. So it's very steep here. You can see on the screen data the gradient. It's 15%, but I think it's already at the 20%. I'm just using the XOSSG Plus bike monitor. It's not that accurate on places like this where the signal is not strong. So this is my second time here. The first time was a year ago. I'm using my first bike, which was a gravel bike, and on this ride I'm using my road bike, which has a 52 to 36 chain ring and an 11 to 28 cassette. But I'm wishing right now I had a mountain bike which has a 30T chain ring and a 50T cassette, because I'm doing maybe a 40 cadence, because I'm already at my last gear. You can see on my heart rate it's almost 180 and my limit is 190. Every time I bike through a gradient which exceeds 10%, my heart rate will immediately goes 170, 180. Because I'm very heavy. So heavy riders can relate. Especially heavy riders like me where the weight is over 90 kilos. So right here I'm just trying to hold on. Because I'm thinking that this part after this house is a flatter part. But then this is what I saw. The climb still goes on. So I just decided to stop here and not force myself and take a good 5 to maybe 10-minute rest to bring my heart rate down. Before this ride, I did not take any food. I only had a 1 cup of coffee, and I think that affected my ride, so it made my heart rate a bit more high. So next time, before I take any route like this, it's a hard route, climbing route, I need to make sure I must eat my breakfast, take in some carbs, something sweet and maybe skip on coffee. Just take some coffee in between the ride. At this time, I still did not see any bikers around. Maybe because it's already late, and I also started at around 8 a.m. so it's a bit late. Most cyclists will go for a ride at around 5 a.m. or maybe earlier. If you reach this point near this store, means that we are almost halfway. And this right here is a recovery part. So I'm just slowly pedaling at this time, even though it's a flatter portion. So just to keep my heart rate down, because it went up to 170, and 170 is very tiring for me. I am already feeling hungry, and I'm thinking that if I will continue doing a climb like this for another 30 minutes, I'm sure I will bonk. So I need to find some food within this period, some easy digestible foods like a bread and maybe some soft drinks. Okay, so I think this is the halfway point and another recovery part. And if you notice, this part of the road is very nostalgic. It feels like on the 90s, right? What do you think? If you've come here, you'll understand what I just said. Okay, so I took another stop here and took some rest because I saw this uphill ahead, and I'm sure my heart rate again will spike. But the cool thing about this route is it's very shady route, so there's a lot of plants, trees around, and it's cool. It's not humid, even though the sun is brightly shining. So if you reach this point, it means that there are only 2 uphills left on this route, and I think this is the most shadiest part of the route, which again is very cool. And there are also roadside stores which you can take some food anytime you want, but I'm just going to finish this last part before I buy some food and replenish myself. So we are already up high. Maybe this is a 400-meter elevation from sea level, but I'm not sure. And after that climb, there's a flat part again, and I need to rest because I am maybe 10 minutes away from bonking. And I think this part is the last climb. After this, it is all downhills from here. but the grade is still very steep. Just a little more. And this is the peak of the route. Finally, I can relax and find some food. So there's a sari-sari store after this, which also has a piso net. It's very convenient if you're on a mountainside, which always means there's less signal for the internet, so it's very convenient. So that's it for this episode. Thank you and subscribe. Bye.